Hey everyone, I'm Andy Raffel from eTeknix.com and welcome to another episode of PC Masterclass. Now today we're talking all about Windows updates. Now it is worth noting that we are going to be talking about doing Windows updates on Windows 10, so if you are using a different version of Windows, the steps may vary ever so slightly. Now there's many different reasons why you'd want to update Windows. I guess first and foremost is going to be protection and security, but also along with that you do get some bug fixes, so you'll find your operating system will run hopefully a little more smoothly. Now within Windows 10, generally everything is handled automatically, but you can obviously have a little bit of control over it, so let's look into it a little bit more. So to perform Windows updates, this is pretty easy to do. First you need to open your Start menu and click on Settings, or type it into the search bar. You scroll down to Update and Security and click on Windows Update. In here you can view a history of installed and uninstalled updates and can click on each one for more detailed information about that specific update. Some updates are global and affect Windows as a whole, while some are enhancements and tweaks for specific applications, drivers and devices. Some updates are optional and some are very important. Some are merely improvements and some are important security fixes. If we go back a step and then down to advanced options, we can adjust how Windows handles the update process itself. For example, you can tell it to always download new updates even over metered data connections. The Give me updates for other Microsoft products when I update Windows option is useful, as it means apps like Microsoft Office will automatically get updated as well. There's an option to pause updating altogether in here, which is useful if you need more bandwidth on a slower connection, for example, although you can't pause Windows updates indefinitely. If for some reason you do need to completely halt the Windows update process long term, it's a little more complicated as it's not a feature offered by Windows natively. You can find guides or workarounds for this if you search around, but generally it's all to do with setting your connection as a metered connection. This will pretty much stop it completely. Handy if you don't like Windows updates. So back to the menu, you can also defer the installation of certain types of updates here if you wish. This won't affect important security updates, but will prevent you from obtaining the latest Windows features. As a rule, you probably won't want to do this, but it can be useful if you're worried that a certain upcoming update might break the functionality of a certain application, for example. You could defer the installation of this type of update for several months to allow more testing and better integration with other applications. If we go into the delivery optimization screen, we can choose to allow Windows updates to be acquired in chunks from other computers that have already downloaded the relevant data. This is similar to how torrenting works, taking data and bits and pieces of information from computer to computer instead of downloading from a central source. This can speed up and increase the reliability of downloading updates on a slow or bad internet connection. If you choose this option, your computer may also send update data to others anonymously across the internet, or you can limit this feature to your own local network if you prefer. In the activity monitor, you can see how much data you have transferred relating to Windows updates in a certain amount of time. If you choose to participate in the delivery optimization scheme, you can also see how much you have downloaded and uploaded directly to other devices in here as well. The advanced screen here gives bandwidth limiting options if you don't want Windows to use up beyond a certain percentage of your available bandwidth when downloading updates. Again, if you have allowed the sharing of update data to other computers, you can also control how much of your bandwidth will be used for this, as well as set a monthly upload limit on this feature. This is quite a handy feature, especially if you are on some kind of metered connection where you have to pay per gigabyte of transferred data. Quite a handy feature, I'm sure you'll agree. Going back to the main screen, we also have a handy Change Active Hours option. This lets us control which hours Windows considers your PC in use, meaning that it won't restart to install updates without checking first during this time period. Very useful if you don't want your computer to suddenly restart without warning in the middle of a workday. And of course, now that we've gone through some of the options, we have the Check for Updates button. Pretty much self-explanatory. This will make a connection to Microsoft servers and check for any updates you have not already installed. It will automatically install anything new unless you are using the deferral options that we mentioned above. So there you have it, a quick and simple guide on how to do Windows updates. While it may seem quite trivial for most, it is very simple to do. Let us know in the comments section below if it has helped you out. And if it has helped you out, remember to smash that like button and consider subscribing as well. And don't forget to click that little bell icon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let us know if you enjoy the PC Masterclass videos as a whole. If you do, we will continue to carry on making them. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. See you later.